What's good?
What's going on, bros?
Close the door, dude.
Shut the motherfucking door, dude.
It's time.
It's time to start it
What's
up.
going
Kick
on,
it off, dude.
Special guest.
Last
in the
cast
studio.
of 2019.
Oh, wow, yeah. Big year for us.
Big one, dude.
Big year.
Yeah, a lot
Big year.
changed.
It was a big year. Nothing changed, though. A lot changed, but nothing changed.
Heard
We're
that.
still in the studio, dude.
Still a Chevy 454, dude.
Ain't nothing stopping this. We're joined by the turd, Chris O'Connor, who really, we went down to Magooby's this weekend in Timonium, Maryland, and Chris humiliated himself time and time. I thought Thursday was a low point, and then Friday came, and I thought, there's no way he can dig deeper. And then Saturday.
I have to ask, do you feel constantly humiliated on some level?
What, when he's acting like that?
No, just you're like, okay, Chris O'Connor humiliated himself again.
No. Me? No. Not this weekend. I got
So you were
lucky.
just chilling. You were just watching him.
I just got to watch him get fucking shit-faced, which is funny because, like, last night, before I got on, he got off stage, and then by the time I got off stage, he was already, like, a little fucked up.
Can you speak to that? What was going on?
Last night, yesterday, I felt so bad. It just felt terrible.
Why?
And I don't like, because we were just drinking the night before.
Yeah.
And
so,
then-
like, sorry to cut you. Like, I got lucky because Thursday we got a little fucked up. You got fucking shit-faced, but I wasn't that bad.
How you been doing this then? How have you
And
flipped
then
the switch?
Friday, I just didn't feel good after the show, so I just went home. Not like, but I like wasn't doing shots or like getting fucked up. I
Sure.
just felt like shit. And then last night, same thing. I was just like, once I saw him, I was like, all right, somebody's got to control this thing. And
Well, how have you been doing that though? How have you been just cutting back on the drinks?
well, I just don't feel good. Taking shots and shit. 'Cause I
Gotcha.
just feels like shit.
True.
Yeah.
And also,
And you
when
got to
have-
stay crisp.
And when you have two shows, and yes, you have to. Yeah, if you do a weekend and you're hungover, it hurts.
I mean, you could, in theory, any given weekend, call in a bomb threat to a train and fuck
True.
yourself off, dude.
True.
Like that's pretty close.
Yeah.
You got to think of the fire you're playing with. If you black out, like you could ruin everything.
Yeah, I know, for sure. And no, it's like, I didn't feel good, so that helped. And then Saturday, normally I'd be depressed staying in the hotel room all day, but Notre Dame was on at noon.
There you go.
Perfect. Woke
Yeah.
up at fucking noon. Watched the Irish handle business, dude.
They won?
Just a camping sports bowl trophy. Nothing. That's just standard.
Who'd they play?
operation.
Yeah, it was nice
Iowa
to see them
State.
win.
Great Iowa State team.
Iowa State, you know who they are.
Who? What's their
The
name?
Iowa State, not the Buckeyes.
Oh, close.
Yeah, it's close.
The Bucks.
Yes.
The Bucks.
The Milwaukee
The
Iowa State Bucks.
What's their name?
Cyclones.
The Cyclones.
You
Okay.
like that?
Do they also have like a bird as a mascot?
They do.
Yeah.
Something about
It's like the hurricane.
No, it's the
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
Cyhawk
about Miami,
trophy.
bro.
Miami
No.
also has a bird.
Yeah, yeah.
Sebastian.
And they're named the Hurricanes.
And they're the Hurricanes.
What is the connection between birds and dangerous weather patterns in terms of mascots?
I don't know. I don't know how
Perhaps-
they got started.
They, notify the locals by getting out of Dodge.
Oh, they see
And so
the
when you
bird.
saw all those birds flying away, you're like, trouble's coming.
Wait, who came first? Because if you're the Iowa Cyclones, who are also a bird, and then you see the Miami Hurricanes, who are also a bird. Is there kind of like a rivalry there?
I
With,
just
like,
no
assumed
rivalry.
Miami had to be first.
No, I bet Iowa
I
State.
would say Iowa, yeah.
State probably had football before Miami.
You think so?
Yeah.
yeah.
Where did football start?
Rutgers. Not
Yeah, East Coast.
college football started there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Anyway, let's get back to your fucking pathetic weekend. It
Well, part of my
disgusted
drink.
me.
I was on a mission. We were trying to have like a stripper party.
Who again, dude? What do you got? A mouse in your pocket? Who the fuck is we?
Shut the fuck up.
No, dude.
Hold on,
No.
what's your
no,
story?
no, no,
What's
no,
your
no,
story?
no, no.
This is-
You came up to me at the bar. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah, yeah.
Drunken slob. You came up to me and was like, "Do you want to go to a stripper club?" And I was like, "No,
A stripper club.
no." I said no. I said I'm not leaving this bar. I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Well, what was that Thursday?
I think that was Friday.
I was putting certain things in motion that was going to
Chris had a
allow
master
for
plan.
allow for a late night Saturday house party with strippers.
Where'd you
That
find the strippers? How'd you know?
There was a connect.
There was a guy that we met who was dating a stripper.
Yeah.
Who was like come over to our place. She's going to bring all her friends from work. We'll have a party.
Yeah.
So
And
this
that
is
was-
strippers who just got done like delivering hand jobs are coming to chill post.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Delivering hand
And that
jobs.
was
They were
right
supposed
up the turd's alley. The turd he was bird dogging
You were
that all
excited
weekend.
about it too. Don't pretend like you
Oh
weren't
my
excited
God.
about
Shut
it.
So
the fuck up.
so they were warm.
You were 100% on board with that.
I was not. It disgusts me that you do that.
Oh my God.
That
So they were warmed up.
What?
The strippers. They were
Well,
warmed up.
we didn't wind up happening.
didn't happen because Chris sabotaged his own fucking
Who
plan.
was this guy?
We can't get into who he was.
Sure, but I mean, like, that's a
He was
wild.
Chris's buddy.
That's your boy.
We became fast
They,
friends.
everywhere I saw, every time I saw either of them after it was those two, thick as thieves.
I think that's one of those things when you're dating a stripper, you want all your boys to also date strippers.
Yeah, I'd be like, look, strippers are cool.
Like,
it's all
nothing weird about this.
Yeah, I didn't know him before I met him. I met him down there.
Sure. It sounds like a guy you
So it
meet
wasn't
kind
like
of randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Chris's pal, his hombre,
Dude, I mean, look,
amigo.
shout out to a dude who can date strippers and like live in that realm and
Yeah.
not kind of get weirded out.
Well, he had the tale has a sad ending for this character.
Was he perfectly bald?
No,
No.
no, he's like a
thinking-
young,
thinking
he's
Big
like a
Ted.
decent looking dude.
And then
Thinking of like the son from The Deuce.
when I left,
Who sets up all the fucking sex parties.
when I left on Friday, I had a tummy ache, wasn't feeling great.
Damn.
Yeah, I took like a shot of tequila. I was like, all right, I'm going home.
And it
I
gave
feel
you a
like
tummy
shit.
ache?
Yeah, gave me like indigestion. I was like, I feel like shit.
That sounds fun.
I'm getting out of here.
Woo!
Yeah, party time. Tequila. I was like, oh, fuck, I got acid reflux. Took like a Tums from the owner. I was like, do you have any like Tums? He gave me a big thing of Tums. I was getting wild. It was party time,
Oh,
dude.
it's so
One
funny.
shot of tequila, 3 Tums, bedtime.
Fuck, I
But
feel like
before I
You took
left,
more than one shot of tequila, right? Aren't those people
I don't
just
think I'm-
buying?
no, the most I took was I took
Yeah.
2 shots of fucking Fireball last night.
Ugh.
Hadn't had that in forever, but
That's hot.
yeah, it wasn't great.
I believe that was Brock Turner's drink of choice.
Really?
Fireball, yeah. But go on.
Brock Turner, yeah. Well,
Nice
I think that was
endorsement.
everybody's back then. Back
True.
in the Brock era.
True.
Yeah.
True, that's true. But
the early
official.
aughts, the early
Yeah.
to late aughts.
yeah.
But anyway,
Fireball
when I left
scene.
on Friday, I saw Chris and his strip club partner scheming at the bar. Both of them sitting at the corner,
Hard as fuck.
just figuring
just
it, devising the
talking it-
plan.
yeah,
Couple of
talking
fucking
through, figuring it
cumers,
out.
dude.
It was Chris was bird dogging hard. It was like a little terrier getting into a hole, getting into a fucking crowd. He was just hunting. He was
Tail
like,
was up.
where is this stripper
Yeah,
party?
I was playing it pretty cool. I was sitting relaxed. I was sitting relaxed at the
Yeah.
bar.
You know, like if the stripper party happens,
wasn't
it
up-
happens. If
yeah.
not,
No,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
he
yeah.
came back
No.
Friday night. It was so funny, which is really funny because I was in bed and Chris came in, got in his bed, and he was like, "Got a little stripper party on Saturday," and he was chipping out. First off, I was in bed. He jumped on me.
So you had a bellyache.
I had a tummy ache. No, I got back to the place, dropped a pile, felt great. Just released a pile, and I felt fine.
So you had a mud pie.
I had a mud pie with gas. Just gas like that hurt. And I was like, I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
You ever have to like fart? You have gas so bad, like your arm hurts, and you're like, ah,
You have
shit.
gas in your lungs. You just have I just filled with farts.
That is the one the
home.
one downside of Magoobies is there's not a good toilet.
There is not a good toilet at Magoo's.
Yeah.
You gotta dump
you gotta
like
dump
with,
it
the,
home.
So if you gotta
with the
take a-
civilians.
That's whack,
You
dude.
gotta dump with the common peasants.
Which
Really?
I did a couple times.
I dropped one on yesterday. Dropped a pile on the way. But no, I just had to pile out, and then once I hit the pile, Chris came in. First off, I kept acting like, man, you should be like me, sober. Left the bar. I left like an hour before the bar closed. I
so
left at like
funny.
1:30, and I was like, you need to be more responsible. But he came home just drunk as a skunk. He jumped on the bed. I was like, dude, I'm fucking naked. Get off me. He kept like, dude, it's so annoying.
So you guys fucked around.
Then he gets in his bed and he's like curled up, like it's a sleepover. He's like, I got a stripper party tomorrow. We got a stripper party. I was like, what's up with that stripper? Like, he got me. My ears perked up. I was like, what's going on with this? And he was like, don't worry about it. He just wouldn't give me the details. I was like, tell me where it is.
I was so excited. I was
then-
so excited.
and
That was
then-
like
I mean, that is exciting
cat
news.
leaving like a mouse at the front door.
Oh, it was great.
Just,
I mean, that's like high school
Yeah.
dance excitement. That's the only way you
was-
can rechannel high school
oh,
dance.
I was stoked about this stripper
Dude.
party at this point. I was like, this is gonna be the best.
I
night.
mean, what do you think about stripper prom? If a strip club like held a prom, you can go onto.
that sounds so nice. You go online, you order your favorite prom date.
Hooker prom would be sick.
Actually, you have to go to the strip club. Or it could be Sadie Hawkins.
Who's
where the
Sadie
strippers ask the guys at the club and be like, "Hey, next week we're having prom. Will you be my date?"
Fuck.
That's pretty nice.
See, I think the exciting part is hanging out outside of the venue.
Yeah, there's always an after party after prom,
You
dude.
know? Well, I guess that's true.
Well, the venue would be at a dance hall. You just take the strippers to
Yeah,
a
exactly.
nice,
Rent out like a fire hall or something.
I would want to
and get like a Buck Cherry cover band.
Oh, dude, now you're talking.
I don't know. The less formal, the better to me. I think just a
You're
house
trying to
party. A house
cash.
party. Yeah, a house
Well,
party.
then the after party's at a house party after the.
Yeah, I can't usually make it that long.
You got fucking.
I
He
can't.
was blacking out like while I was on stage. I would get off stage and be like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Hey, I'm like, God damn,
Come
dude,
on,
what
that
happened?"
Maybe once last night. That was last night.
All right, 33% of the time.
Why?
Chris,
I was just that's the thing is he was when you feel shitty from drinking, you're faced with that crossroads of like, should I just pack it up and go home?
Yeah.
Or just keep drinking?
I don't have that in me. Once I feel sick, I'm like, I'm not doing that for a long time.
Yeah, no, I like.
It's a nice thing for you.
That's just what
Yeah.
happens. I feel so disgusted. Not like disgusted, more I feel sick and my body feels fucked up, and I'm like, I have to avoid this substance now.
I think that's what happened to me this weekend. Like,
You
this is
got
the
that
first
gas.
weekend I didn't get drunk. Like, I'm finally hitting a wall of
The Holy Spirit filled you with gas,
enough.
dude.
The Holy Spirit did fill me with a pile.
I can
My
imagine
ass was speaking in tongues.
thinking of you at the stripper party, like out in a balcony overlooking Timonium, and some lady's like, "What's the matter, babe?" You're like, "I got so many fucking farts in me, dude."
But no, the stripper party got ruined because Chris.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Chris,
You ruined stripper prom?
He did ruin stripper prom because him and his pal got so fucked up at the bar, sitting on the corner.
He was
planning.
driving the train. He was driving the train. He was buying beers and stuff like that, keeping the night.
What do
going.
you mean driving the
Well,
train?
Chris is trying to alleviate the
Okay,
guilt.
well, yeah.
You can
go
fully
ahead. Tell
not-
him what happened.
You can
Tell him
fully
what
not go along with this.
No,
dude's plan.
so we were hanging out late, drinking at the bar, and then I went home, jumped in bed with Shane, fucked around, got excited about the stripper party, and woke up.
That was the closest to Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve I've felt in a long. Just little kids in bed like, tomorrow is the stripper party. Yes, yes.
And I woke up to a message from him being like, "Damn, dude, I got a DUI."
that night.
Yeah.
He left the planning of the stripper party.
Yeah.
Called it Dewey.
Ooh.
Tell him what happened.
Yeah.
What's going on with
great.
his relationship? How's that affecting his relationship?
I can't imagine it's great.
Imagine
It's not
strippers
good.
tend to like to be driven to work and dropped off. It's gonna be
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Although there's some strippers that have it in them to like fully support a dude who's just down
That's
and
what
out.
that's what this situation was. Like I think his girl was kind of like, "I got you."
She was the breadwinner.
Yeah.
She was the head winner.
yeah, you don't want your stripper girlfriend having to work double time.
yeah. No,
You know what
he
I'm
was
saying?
Like, he's like, I'm gonna have to get a job to pay for the lawyer and all this shit. Dude, you can go to jail.
Yeah.
for, like first offense.
Especially he was flying, baby.
Yeah.
Plus, if they checked his text and saw that he was planning a stripper party,
Especially, yeah, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
they
for
might
what
come
you
and
did.
they might
Dude.
subpoena you. Be like, were you supposed to go to the stripper party? And you're like,
I just
no.
kept fucking with Chris, being like, they're gonna check the security footage at the club and see you, dude, just
Easily.
getting bombed.
no, they'll see me going to the bathroom, being like, it's time for me to go home. Going to the bathroom, coming out, new beer there. All right, I'll drink this one. Drank that one, took a piss, come back, new beer. So I was.
It's never
up
your
with it?
fault.
It's not my fault.
What's up with
It's
that?
never your fault.
What's up with
Why?
me?
Why he kept giving you beers? Like, bro, what the fuck? Were you trying to fuck me, dude?
Well, I didn't know he was driving. I figured he would like.
You should have stopped him.
That's what I
There's
said.
no.
You
There's
should've
how.
told
us.
I had no idea he was driving.
Oh, anyone I drink with, I'm like, bro, where's your keys?
Yeah, put him in the fishbowl.
Yeah,
That's
for
what you
sure.
guys do. That's
For sure,
Every
dude.
time.
It's,
sure.
That's such a buzzkill, don't you think? To just
No
start
way,
out with,
dude. I'd
"Give
rather
me
be
your
safe,
keys."
bro.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
My
Look,
friend was planning me a stripper party. The least I could
I
do.
would- treat
I
him.
didn't even know he had a car. I assumed. Well, I did know he had a car.
Probably a Dodge.
I knew, but
Almost
I didn't know
definitely a
he
Dodge
drove.
Charger.
Dodge Charger for sure.
Also, I figured he would just take an Uber home or Lyft or whatever.
no,
Why not?
Because he has a stripper girlfriend, dude. He's not gonna do anything else.
She was home. She was home. She was home.
Can't do anything that makes sense. But yeah, so Chris ruined their stripper party, and that guy used his.
So yeah, I asked him the next day. I was like, "So that stripper party's probably off then, huh?"
Yeah, that was all he cared about.
Oh,
he didn't care about
man.
his new friend.
Yeah. No, I feel.
Are you
bad
still
for-
in touch with this guy?
Yeah.
You should see him through this whole thing.
I do want to. I hope it goes well. He's in.
You're gonna
he's
leave
in
him
a
in the
rough
dust.
Spot.
You're
He's
gonna
in a
leave
rough
him in the
spot.
dust.
Her parents picked him up from the police station.
God damn, this is like the most responsible stripper I've ever heard of.
Yeah, she's got her shit together.
Didn't you tell me she just came out as a stripper to her parents?
Yeah, like she had just told her parents. It's like that's what she's doing. It's rough.
and then they had to pick the boyfriend up from jail from a DUI. It's like, holy fuck, what happened to our little girl?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
All because greedy little Chris needed to lube up this guy for a stripper party. You just trash this guy's life and then you move on to the next town.
Look, I took care of my part of the deal. You know,
What was your part of the deal?
What was your part of the
to
deal?
show up to the stripper party.
You were just fucking.
Let's have
You were
some fun,
gunslinging.
dude.
You were slinging.
Yeah, I had fun.
That's what's up.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what happened. And I was on stage, the early show Saturday, and a guy, like, you know how you can't see the audience?
Yeah.
A dude walked out, like, holding on to the back of the shirt of the lady he was with, and she walked him out of the room. And I figured either they were fighting and he was, like, pulling her, or he was hammered.
I have a feeling he was neither.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck's wrong with that idiot? But I couldn't see. All I saw was the shadow of a guy, like, hanging on to a woman.
Sure.
And then the whole, like, room didn't really acknowledge it. And I was like, am I the only one that saw that? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Okay. And then I just went back and started doing stand-up. And then when I saw them come back in, I got a good look. And it turns out he was special needs. And right when I saw it, I was like, oh, fuck.
The crowd started laughing.
Crowd started, yeah. And I was like, I didn't know. It was, shut up.
What'd the lady say?
They were upset.
Yeah.
They were none too pleased.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then, you know, I figured that was it.
I wonder if they should set up a penalty for that in comedy.
What do
Like,
you
if you on accident like clown a retarded dude, they should make him. They should make him go up and like. You should give him like 15.
True. He would have. He would have crushed.
He would have fucking
It'd be
smashed.
so funny.
That's the thing too. You got to be grateful that like people who are fully retarded aren't in college. They just smash. They go up there.
Slow down.
I'm saying they would go up there and
They
smash.
would. They would.
smash, dude.
Undoubtedly.
If they decided to, they're like gods in the comedy world. If they decided to bless the stages, it's like, yo, pack it up, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
dude.
all right, this is a very inappropriate thing to say, but they are like a fart embodied. Like, no matter where or when it is, it's like, oh, that's great.
Dude, if they got the mic and started talking, I would be in stitches, dude. I would be in stitches.
But, like, I felt horrible. And then I did the, you know,
You imagine
a bunch of my material is about, like, did like a Special Olympics joke.
So what'd you do?
While I did it, I saw the lady, because all I could see was the front of their table, which were the women that were like, there was a whole table.
There.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I saw her during that joke, and she was like, "No." And I
She's
was
looking at you like, "Stop."
Oh, fuck.
So you ripped the Special Olymps joke.
I stopped it midway.
Oh, you bailed on it.
Kind of. There was I just stopped at a certain point. I didn't like. It didn't seem like I cut a joke off.
I'm still stoked on the idea of like, you know, retarded people realizing their powers, invading comedy, and then all the comics just being like, "These goddamn retards came down here and took our job."
Taking our derbs. Just build a wall. Every Dave and Buster's.
These goddamn retards came down here and took our job.
Yeah, they would. In a heartbeat.
Just smashing, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
that was
not.
tough.
I don't know. I could be.
Did you talk about the meeting afterwards?
And then after,
What?
I got off stage and I still couldn't see the whole table. So then I came back out when the lights were on in the showroom to check, and I was like, oh, yeah, whole table. It was like a field trip.
Whole table. You're saying like
Special Olympians.
they had the bus there.
The boys were there. And then after I went and found the lady because I saw that she was upset, and I didn't want to.
Sure.
You know, I did genuinely feel bad. I didn't mean to like hurt their feelings.
Yeah, of course.
But also,
How did they like the show though? Were they laughing?
she literally, they were laughing the whole time until the
So what the
very
fuck
end.
she-
And
Oh.
also, I was making fun of like Jews, and I made fun of everybody.
Yeah.
And then when I got to their topic, they were like, "No,
Yeah.
you
So
can't do that."
yeah, you can't laugh at the Jews.
But Yeah, you can't. I mean, I literally said there had to be a funniest concentration camp.
Kind of Jew jokes are they're gateway jokes to retarded jokes. So you kind of lumped them in.
But like, that's the logic behind it. It's like you can't get offended when it gets to your thing.
Right. If you're
laughing at everything else I said the whole time. I mean, I'm talking about like heroin, fucking Jesus, like all this, all that. You laughed the whole time, and then when it got to your subject, you got very upset. And it's like,
well, again, if the squad is laughing still,
squad was rocking and rolling.
When you were hitting were you like zeroed in on the squad? When you
I couldn't see the squad. I could see just the silhouette of the squad. One guy was going back and forth.
Okay, so he was pumped
or upset.
He was wiggling.
Yeah, when you talked to him afterward, did it seem like they were aware of what just happened?
No, the guy was,
Bring him in the fold.
Well, no, I was hanging out with him and talking to him and stuff. But
what are you guys talking about?
He's a bowling champ.
What's up?
He's a bowling champ, and he just got a new.
Can we look up his scores?
No, shut up. We're not doing that.
What?
We're not punching down like
I'm
that.
not punching
Chris.
down.
Punching down.
Chris,
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to see what the stats are.
You're trying to supply alcohol to minors this weekend. You keep to yourself.
I never said anything about supplying alcohol.
Yeah, what was going to go on at the stripper party? You think?
I don't know. I think we're gonna hang out and talk.
BYO was bring your own Bacardi.
We're both entertainers.
Oh, you just did a fucking Dateline. We're just gonna talk.
We're just gonna talk. Oh, dude, that was also. I got him with the fucking. I have a joke about Phil being an alcoholic, being like, no matter what, he has an excuse. You'd be like, damn, you getting fucked up again? He's like, it's football's on. Yeah. We literally got outside. He's like, I don't. He's like, damn, I feel like shit. We didn't do anything. Well, football was on. I was like, oh man, dude, you are a booze hound.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I talked to them.
So you went and talked to you like. He was telling you
you can't. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, if you laughed at the other stuff, fuck you. No, I was just like, I'm sorry, but like I didn't. And everybody was cool. It was nice.
Yeah.
They were like everything. We laughed at the rest of the show, but just be mindful of your audience. And I was like, I couldn't fucking
see you guys.
I'm sorry.
Couldn't see.
And I really didn't anticipate this.
Yeah, that would
fucking Saturday night comedy show.
Yeah, it's tough.
That happens.
At least that's a nice negotiation though.
Yeah. Well, I literally felt bad.
Yeah.
I got off stage. I was like, fuck, that sucks. I didn't mean to fucking.
Well, if you should have asked her, being like, what, is it totally, that whole topic's totally off the table? Because I would be burned. If I'm chilling there and I'm with my kids and like if I'm with like a group of kids who have like Down syndrome and some dude just starts, I don't know, dude. It would be tough. Because part of it, you'd be like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You should start an earmuffs policy. Be like, hey, if you were retarded, earmuffs. If like, or I don't think it's them. I think it's the parents.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
That's got to be a constant like insecurity. You're walking around and you're like these mother. Because dude, I that would be on site.
Are these people going to be pieces of shit and make fun of my kids?
Kind of, yeah. Like it would be for me. I know as much as I like a good yuck about everything. If my kids have Down syndrome, it's on site. If someone starts making fun of it, I'm fighting you.
Yeah,
I'll instantly you made fun of it. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not funny. And I'll instantly, so I get both sides.
No, and I understood their side perfectly.
Oh, I'd fight you. It'd be instant. I'd rush the stage.
Yeah.
You'd rush the sage?
Yeah, dude. I'd
create a scene?
I'd rush the stage. With my legion behind me, dude.
Tear it up, dude. You could just have like a staff and point it forward and they would just swarm around you.
I would basically just start fights with people and be like, dude, he was laughing at my retarded son.
True.
You say it that way.
I'd be fucking people. He's laughing at my retarded son. He pointed at my retarded son and laughed.
You gotta stop saying that word so much, Matt.
What? I told you. It's on until I have a retarded son. I'm going to be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I would love them, though. I would honestly.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a sore spot. I get that.
For sure.
Get that. You're like, you think this shit's a fucking game, bro? You just instantly turn into DMX, dude. Like, you think this shit's a fucking game?
I know. And it's, it is really, because that's a tough life for the parent.
Yeah.
Like, instantly, that becomes your entire existence.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, nice. This will be a fun comedy show. Some dickheads up there making fun of the Special Olympics.
I mean, that joke
there probably are like they probably genuinely in their life run into people who are like actual dickheads.
I don't know how that's got to be pretty rare. Like,
I don't know, man.
Well, I think you run into kids.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you run into is young, like teenagers or young kids that see somebody that's mentally handicapped, and you're just instantly like, fucking dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's dying out.
Or
though.
poor idiots.
With little kids, that's dying out.
It's probably
they probably do see it in the kids the most, and they're like, "Don't worry, when you grow up, there won't be any more adults like that. Let's go to this comedy show."